All right, everybody, with that being said, I want to move on here to gun talk. And today I want to answer a question I get quite often from people, but I usually don't have a good answer for them. People ask me all the time, hey, if you were going to buy a 22 pistol, 22 long rifle pistol, what would you get? And I'm usually like, well, I wouldn't buy one, but if I did, it'd probably be a 22-45 from Ruger, like the one that I bought my son and have right over there in the safe. But usually I say there's not really a 22 I'd like. But there is a 22 I would like. And thanks to one of my viewers in my live chat the other day, they reminded me of this gun, that it's out now. And it is the Bobcat from Beretta, the Bobcat Covert. And if you haven't seen this, it's the little Bobcat pistol. You know, there's the Tomcat, which is a 32. And then there's the little Tomcat in 22 that is suppressed. And it's not suppressed, it's got a threaded barrel, and you can put a suppressor on it. Now, if I'm going to get that gun, I am, of course, also going to get the little pillbox suppressor from Gemtech to complete the package. But that's a 22 I would actually love to have. If you've never seen them, they're really cool. The only thing I have against the little Beretta Bobcats is the little way they do the trigger guard. Instead of it being integral into the frame, it's like a hooked in piece of bent metal instead of actual part of the frame. And I mean, it's fine for what the gun is, but I like the way Taurus actually does it better when they do the similar gun, their clone of it, when they actually build that trigger guard into the frame. I think it looks better, looks more finished. But I would still take this gun. Like I said, very cool, little semi-automatic, has that tilt-up barrel so that if you're someone who doesn't like to rack slides, you never have to rack a slide. It's got a manual safety. You can carry it with hammer down, safety off, and have double action on the first pull, single action every pull after that. Or you can carry it hammer down, safety on, where you got to turn the safety off and then have a double action, single action pull afterwards. Or you can carry it cocked and locked with the safety on. Gives you a lot of options. It's one of the few guns that you can actually lower the hammer and then still put the safety on. So if you're someone who likes a lot of extra safety, that's a good feature for you. Also, that tip-up barrel, if you've never experienced the tip-up barrel, it's so awesome. You just boop, tip the barrel up, stick around in, close it, bang. And then it chambers your next round. So very cool little gun. And adding this threaded barrel on it, especially in conjunction with that little Gemtech suppressor, that's just awesome choice, I think. So when people ask me now, or even when they asked me in the past or in the future, I should have said, because I knew this thing was existing, I just never think about it. But it's one of those things, if I ever saw it in a gun shop, I'm going to buy it like that, unless it's in the next 6 months, because remember, I'm not buying a gun in the next 6 months. And I'm still doing pretty good on that. I'm getting a little crabby, getting a little sensitive about some things, and I'm trying to fill the void by looking at cars. But like I said, if I ever saw this in a gun shop after the 6-month period is up, I would definitely buy one because I think these are very cool little guns. That would just be such a hoot to shoot, especially, like I said, with that little Gemtech pillbox suppressor on it. So when people ask me what 22 I would buy, that right there is the answer. The Beretta Bobcat Covert.